Hi guys. So today we are going to solve a problem on Leetcode, which is 1920, and it is a build array from permutation. So the problem statement is given a zero-based permutation nums. They gave you an array of nums, and you need to build a new array which is called as ans, and of the same length. I mean the length will be same, and the formula will be nums of I. Whatever the value we will get from here will be stored in this new array, right? For each zero less than I less than nums dot length, and then return it. Written in very ambiguous way, right? So let's decode it in a very simple way. So first of all, what we need to do, uh, we need to read this formula. Answer of I equals to nums of I, means whatever the value we will get from here, we need to store that value in this new array, right? So here you can see, uh, uh, let's look at it from inside to outside. First, pay attention at inside, like this thing. What value is present at index I? Whatever the value is present at index I, then the step three is use that value as an index. So whatever the value we will get from here, we need to use as an index. That value will be used as an index of the outer nums. Means let's suppose we have nums, and then inside it we have nums. uh, I'm sorry if you don't like my drawing. So and then inside, let's suppose the index is 2. So whatever the value we will get, let's suppose at index 2 we have 4 stored, right? So the 4 will become the next index in the outer one, in the outer nums. So whatever the value will be stored at outer this 4 index, let's suppose 8 is stored at 4 index, we will use that value as a final value, and we will store it in this answer array. Hope you understand. We'll clear it with an example as well. So whatever the value we'll get from here, we'll store it here as well. So let's suppose this is an array, nums array, and let's look at the index 4. At index 4, you know that indexes start from 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Index 4 has 3 value inside it. So nums of 4 equals to 3. So now we need to use the 3 as a new index, the next index for the outer one, which is the index 3 becomes, and whatever the value is present at index 3 will be used as a final value, and we will replace that value in the answer array. Hope you get an idea. When we will write a code for it, you will get more understanding. By the way, you can try it by yourself. Pause the video now and then come back and see the solution. Let's have a look at the solution. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to create an array of answer, and they mentioned that we need to use the same length. So we'll create it like ans, and of course it is an integer array. So and ans equals to new integer, and inside it, we will pass here the length of the nums, because since we don't know what is the length of num, we will use this function, which is nums dot length, right? And then what we need to do, we need to loop through, as I mentioned as well, whatever the length of the array is, and then we need to replace that value accordingly based on the index. So first of all, we'll write the for loop int I equals to 0, I less than nums dot length, and then finally we'll do I plus plus. And inside it, what we need to do, we need to replace, this is a formula, as I mentioned earlier. So we just need to write here answer of I, whatever the value we'll get at this index. First of all, we will get value from here. Whatever the value we'll get, we will use that as an index, will be stored in this nums, and then whatever the final value we'll get will be stored at this particular index. So nums and then nums of I, and then finally we need to return that num, right? So return that answer as well. Do you think it will work? Let's run it. So this was the solution. We just need to pay attention at this formula, and this was very simple question on Leetcode. See you in the next one. Bye.